that one day we could cut all of our ties. But when I start to read between the lines, you make it feel so simple. Every time we disconnect, I find another part of you left. And until we can intersect, we're going in circles. When I think I'm at my end, I'll wait for you to come around again. Before I make a break, you start to bend. Make it feel so simple. Use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. Make it feel use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. Make it feel use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. Make it feel use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. Make it feel. I find it hard to keep to my own pace when the road ahead begins to fade. We try to keep our heads above the waves. You make it feel so simple. Every time we disconnect, I find another part of you left. And until we can intersect, we're going in circles. When I think I'm at my end, I'll wait for you to come around again. Before I make a break, you start to bend. You make it feel so simple. Use up, 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 use up. You make it use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. Use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. Make it use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. You make it feel so simple. Use up, use up, use up, use up, use up. Make it use up, use up, use up, use up, use up, use up.
Please, allow me to show you something.
Selector, bring that back.
This isn't just any gift. This is a gift that makes the drawing that goes on the fridge, which
shutting us out like you never act like this before. Turning around, I don't wanna lose you anymore. Falling down, no one's gonna
You need to try and love me like you never felt. I need you alone. Heart was breaking, a love I was taking. I wanted to know. Got the feeling that love was on the outside. You want me to find. Got me thinking love isn't the answer. Well, no time. I think about the love we left. I think about the love we had. You and me both. You wanna touch me. You want the real thing. Gave you what you wanted. The elevator comes down sometimes. My mind is on fire and I don't think it's coming down. So tell me now. So tell me now. When you find someone, tell them how you feel. 'Cause tomorrow isn't promised. Love is always honest. If you wanna find the real deal, relax your mind. Just take it slow. No need to rush. Just feel the flow. I want you now. No need to wait. Tell me, are you ready? Tell me. sapphire dire. Thinking about our sweet escape. I love to daydream about those memories made when the ocean swept our hearts away. Basking in the sun like lover. Do you remember that time? Those cerulean tides. Sapphire, a sapphire dive.
내 말은 talking stereo my headphones start studio I'm keeping it OG studio you can't fool me though you f***ing around with a real pro I'm a cannibal I'll eat you up for dinner I'm a sicko people compare us with zombies we always ready for action the beats banging around the road for your satisfaction don't ask questions hold your head until the beat drop the new school is not about the beat
make a crowd go
let's go
Google Fi, a phone plan by Google. Only pay for the data you use with Google Fi's flexible plan. So when you're on Wi-Fi a lot and don't need as much data, you'll only pay $10 per gigabyte used. Sign up at fi.google.com.
Hey, noob, are you ready to get owned? I'm loading up PUBG. It's go time.
Noob? You're calling me a noob? That's it. No more Mr. Nice Monster. Let's do this.
Round 1, fight. Once again.
My cookies sweet like lollipops. Fresh in the morning, welcome to my candy shop. 미루꾸라데 flavors on your lips. 새콤한 애를 going on a bubble tea trip. Going on a bubble tea trip. 슈크림 페카 믹스. My 心の準備がない。そっと君の手を握りしめていたい。アイスクリームがとろけるほど My eyes, your eyes, when me 会いたい。好きなんでしょ岩のように Floating on the clouds また雨足フラで My head spinning round and round ミルクラテ Flavors on your lips 吸い込まれる Going on a bubble tea trip Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay with you いつまでも Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay Let my head spinning round and round Going on a bubble tea trip 슈크림 페카 믹스 My 心の準備がないそっと君の手を握りしめていたいアイスクリームがとろけるほど My eyes, your eyes, when me 会いたい好きなんでしょ岩のように Floating on the clouds また雨足フラで My head spinning round and round ミルクラテ Flavors on your lips 吸い込まれる Going on a bubble tea trip Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay with you いつまでも Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay Let my head spin round and round Going on a bubble tea trip Cookies sweet like lollipops. Fresh in the morning, welcome to my candy shop. Milk latte flavors on your lips. Sweet coconut going on a bubble tea trip. Going on a bubble tea trip. Sugary no pecan lips. My 心の準備がないそっと君の手を握りしめていたいアイスクリームがとろけるほど My eyes, your eyes when me I die 好きなんでしょ岩のように Floating on the clouds また雨 Eyes flooding my head spinning round and round ミルクラテ Flavors on your lips 吸い込まれる Going on a bubble tea trip Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay with you いつまでも Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay Let my head spinning round and round Going on a bubble tea trip Sugary no pecan lips My 心の準備がないそっと君の手を握りしめていたいアイスクリームがとろけるほど My eyes, your eyes when me I die 好きなんでしょ岩のように Floating on the clouds また雨 Eyes flooding my head spinning round and round ミルクラテ Flavors on your lips 吸い込まれる Going on a bubble tea trip Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay with you いつまでも Fly away Sweet honey Can I stay Let my head spin round and round Going on a bubble tea trip
click, clap, blast 'em. Blast 'em. Blast 'em. Blast 'em. Blast 'em. Blast 'em.
Listen to music ad-free. YouTube Music Premium. Start a 1-month free trial.
Rent or buy the latest hit movies on your go-to app for videos. Find it all on YouTube.
You got the music in you. Don't let go. You got the music in you.
Listen to music ad-free. YouTube Music Premium. Start a 1-month free trial.
True stories of creativity and resilience. The United States of YouTube. Visit now.
Rent or buy the latest hit movies on your go-to app for videos. Find it all on YouTube.
Okay, team, COVID-19's a pretty tough opponent. Listen up! I'm here to give you the playbook for the super spreader event of the year, the holidays. First up, travel. Think again! Stay home! But if you can't stay put, at least stay safe. All right, let's go over the plays. You already know the basics. Wash hands, wear masks around others. Get out of here!
This is Coach Dave Wanstead. Watch Vikings versus Saints. Christmas Day.
Get ready for something new. Rent or buy the latest hit movies on YouTube or stream select titles for free with ads. Watch it all on the YouTube app. It's your new home for movies. Find your next movie on YouTube.
Oh, seriously. Oh, you know.
adorable.
Swear to me.
You swear to
she
me.
goes. You swear to me.
You swear to me.
You swear to me.
I'm putting the NSR soundtrack on. And now my mic's on.
Hey.
So now everyone in my live stream can hear us. Unless they have everything
Yay,
muted.
I have no privacy. I have no privacy whatsoever.
There's only 7 people.
Hi, 7 people.
One of
I
them's
am the other
probably
person.
Eros.
Eros. Eros, you're a beautiful bastard. Wait, is this a family-friendly live stream or no?
No. I always lock out the children.
Eros, you're a beautiful bastard.
It was actually someone's birthday today.
Family.
It's a family picture. I think they left though. I don't remember.
Get back here.
No. I did give them a glance at that one concept art piece that you really liked with the one guy who was full of anxiety. The black-haired one.
The one with the hands?
What one are you thinking of?
I don't know. When you say anxiety, I only done one piece on anxiety.
Oh, no.
I think of the one with the...
Oh, no, I'm talking about, like, one of my character concepts for the 3D game, Sears.
Oh!
Anxiety, you drew me?
No. I have this one character named Crow, and I made this character while I was in animation school, and I'm like, look at this big boy, he's so nice. I'm gonna give him anxiety.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. When you say anxiety, my brain went to my piece. When you say crow, I got what you're talking about. My brain's different.
That's okay. Like, everyone has different views of anxiety. I honestly really like that piece because it kind of does describe anxiety perfectly in a sense.
I can't breathe. Well, technically, I did my psychology project on that. He was like, "Oh, make a piece of art, because this is an art school. So, here, make art based on a illness." And I did anxiety, which is good. I'm tired of like things at an art school not being artsy.
I know, right? Oh, you should have taken the what class was it? Master's Techniques and Materials. You had a choice between doing an essay and a reproduction piece using the same techniques as the masters.
Ooh.
I did Alphonse Muka's Zodiac, an exact replica.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Thank you. It's hanging up in my mom's room because she fell in love with it.
Like... Go find it. Swear to me. I remember I had like it was a medieval history class, but it took place in on the Monty building. It was very
really?
Strange.
Oh my god, that is strange.
He was like,
considering they're like,
yeah, he's like,
yeah.
Yeah, like the guy's like, "Oh, you're all art students, and most of you come to this building anyway, so I decided to have my class in this building." So
that makes me sad because I liked going downtown for classes.
Yeah, but the funniest thing is he did it in the lecture room, the showroom. You know what I mean?
You mean like
so people were?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, you mean the one with the theater where Bouchard has most of his classes?
Not the theater. Is it a theater? Like where you show things on a projector and there's like chairs, like leather sofa chairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Next to the sound booth where Bruce hung out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, the funny thing about that class is people keep assuming there's no class in there, so they keep scheduling meetings in there.
Oh.
So every now and then we'll get like this poor sap standing in the back of the room like,
Rip.
Is there a class in here?
Rip.
And then the guy's like, you guys should probably, check if there's actually a class in here before you schedule something.
Yeah, no, that every part of that building had a class at some point of the day.
Yeah. So.
Someone stole the fucking skeleton out of the animation drawing room.
The what?
The skeleton. You
What
know,
they steal?
the skeleton.
Why?
I don't know. It was there, and then one day I went to go get references for a sculpture because I was having a bitch of a time finding a reference. And what happened is I went in there. I'm like, holy shit, where's the skeleton? And a guy in there like doing figure drawing with a friend is like, oh yeah, someone stole it.
It gone.
I know. I was like,
I don't know where.
Like, who
That's so
steals
sad.
a skeleton?
A naughty art student. When I was at my other school, like, there's this gallery, right? And there's actually offices in the gallery area. So while the professor left his office in the gallery area to set up in the gallery, someone went into his office and stole his laptop and left.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And I'm like, I hate.
Holy cow! How the heck?
Yeah, I don't know why would you steal someone's freaking laptop, especially from a professor.
I mean, someone stole my fucking, like, tablet pen out of my backpack when I went to go take a piss.
That's... Makes me want to hate artists, because these are, like, artsy things. Steals a skeleton from our art gallery. Steals a Steals a temp... I can't say it! Pen tablet.
Tablet pen.
Steals a laptop from my gallery. These are all artsy things that are missing.
There was, by my dorm room, my roommate told me about it, someone's car got broken into outside one of the SCAD buildings. And the only things that they took were, like, sketchbooks, pencils, like that kind of stuff. The only thing that was missing was art supplies. And so it's like, you know it had to be some artist, but the issue was, it was close to finals, and they stole the big sketchbook that had his final project in it.
Ah, that sucks, man.
And he was like, was he interior design or was he architecture? I think it was an architecture.
Either sucks, because, my god, my roommate...
like, human size.
My roommate would have a heart attack. My roommate, who's an interior designer, she would have a fucking heart attack if someone stole your sketchbook with her interior design work in it.
Yeah, I mean, from what I heard, he posted up and he's like, hey, so I don't care that you took all my stuff. I don't care. Just bring me back my final project. Like, no questions asked. If you find it, bring it to me. Like, here, you can leave it here. I will find it. Like, I don't know if he ever got it back, but I think his professor, like, understood.
Yeah.
I hate when people give SCAD professor shit, because there's some really great SCAD professors. Like, there's really great ones.
Yeah.
Baker was one of the best. I can't deny Baker. He was really fucking awesome.
I was just mad at my one SCAD professor. Like, it was like the beginner classes, like for color theory, and I hated her because she was like a painter, and I'm not a painter. So you can expect how well that goes.
So who did you have? Because I had a really good one, but I know
I didn't have I can't remember her freaking name, but I hated her because we did this. I think the worst part is she wouldn't let us. We had to do like those square by square portraits, right? Where you look in like a section of your portrait and you have to recreate it square by square. And what she didn't want you to do was to sketch over the entire thing. So you couldn't sketch out your thing. You basically had to make your thing square by square. And the problem with doing it square by square is that you're gonna get things be just disjointed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, because I have ADD, and I hate it when art teachers do that. Because the problem is I have ADD. I have a problem with that.
I can't do square by square. Not to mention my brother did the same thing. He did square by square and then stopped doing square by square because it looked fucked up. He did the whole picture, and then it looked better once he did the whole picture. So basically, I was like not listening to my professor, and I continued doing my sketch version where I sketched out the entire environment and then used, then I painted it. I still can't paint. So my only art came out. They were like, "Oh, you should use a thinner brush," and I'm like, I did use a thinner brush. I just can't. I can't paint. How do you paint?
How do you paint? Oh.
How do you paint with a thinner brush? I just get so much fucking paint on the tiny brush. I don't get it.
There are some professors that are good. Well, most professors are good, but there's always a few bad eggs.
Yeah,
I had the one that was like a foundations class, and we show up and she's like, we're not gonna follow the syllabus. Instead, we're gonna do like an art competition on Twitter.
What?
What?
She's like, so you need to go out and buy Wacom pens. And we're like, ma'am?
That's money?
She's like, we're doing a Wacom art competition, like, so you're supposed to redesign their logo. Like, they took line over and you were supposed to draw something. And I'm like, what? And so all of us just use our like crappy off-brands. Like one person bought actual name brand Wacoms and we're like, all right, we'll just use all of these. This is fantastic. This is fine.
We'll just use off-brand.
Oh my god.
It was a night. Plus this lady kept coming back. She's like, you can do whatever you want and anything. But I don't remember the word for it, but she was like a nature artist.
I'm playing my own music.
I need to tell you the most ridiculous story I had from a professor, though.
Wait, I still have story. This lady also left milk on the counter for an entire class period, if that makes you feel any worse.
Ew.
I wanted to not live.
Ew.
And she changed our class building to a building that like no buses went to, and it was an 8 p.m. class.
Oh no.
So at one point, everyone just started leaving early. We're like, okay, the next bus comes at like 8:45, so we're dipping goodbye. We're not 8:45, but like it ended at 10:30, so we're like, okay, so the next bus comes at 10:10, we're leaving. 20 minutes left of class, we don't care.
I had to do that during summer. It was so bad. I had like two back classes, and there's like one fucking bus, so you had to like, I gotta go, the bus is here! Otherwise, to my next class.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I had that for one class. Just one, though.
I was late for one class. I think 2 classes I was late, but then I think the bus driver started to say, maybe I should wait for the bell to ring.
Nice.
Like, for
Do you guys want
buses
to hear
to
something
end and
gross?
actually pick up the students?
My worst last day of class I ever had was this one teacher who, mind you, I worked at Italian import shop. One of my jobs was selling balsamic, and then when I tried to tell him about it, mind you, he wanted to start a business on it, and he didn't want to fucking listen to me. Anyway, so yeah, I had some beef with this teacher, but at the same time I didn't, because he was actually a decent teacher. He was the business teacher. This was my worst last day of class. I ate shit on a sidewalk because I fucking tripped and fell because a car nearly ran me over.
Aww.
And then ran over my nice water bottle my aunt sent me.
Oh, not your water bottle.
It was a metal one with alpaca on it. I was kind of sad.
I would get pissed too if my cool water bottle with the duck on it got quashed.
And the thing is, I had this giant scrape up the side of my calf. The thing is, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt.
Did it look bad?
But it looked bad. It actually looked pretty fucking awful. But I was so adrenalized. I ran from Barnard all the way to the academic building. Across from the Green Tree Cafe. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
And what happened is that my teacher was like, "Holy shit, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, just keep going with class." I hid the whole thing with my book bag and got a giant ass bloody stain on my book bag. But the problem is, it looked like I got mauled if I moved the book bag. I'm like, I sit in the front row because I'm nearsighted. I'm just gonna move my book bag in front of it.
I could have gotten infected.
It's fine.
That's not fine.
It's fine.
Well, I was gonna tell my story of like the most BS thing I had from a professor. It's the same color theory professor. I think I told you guys this, but she was like, "We're gonna do synesthesia, where you can hear color from music." Have I told you this, Sarah?
No.
Okay, so basically she says, "Okay, put on some music. You paint what you hear." By the way, I think synesthesia is a disorder or something, like something you can't help.
Yeah. I know I have it. Not that specific one, but I do in fact have it. Although I was looking up like correlations and someone's like, it's not a disorder because it's not bad, and I'm like, leave me alone.
It's not bad.
That's not what it means.
Anyway, it's just I just don't get it. But like anyway, she turned on some music and it's like classical music, and I'm like, oh, that's real fancy. I'm gonna paint purple. Everyone else painted yellow. And then we put our work on the wall, and she looks and says like, okay, who painted purple? And I'm like, me. Why?
Okay, but here's the other thing too. Synesthesia is not the same for everybody. Someone will see purple, and someone will see yellow, and someone will see teal, and it doesn't matter. There's no wrong answer.
Well, technically, I didn't hear anything. It just reminded me of purple.
Then there you go. You did the right thing.
Well, apparently it was wrong.
That's not how it works.
That's what I thought. I thought it was complete bullshit. You heard wrong.
I want to fight your professor.
I do too.
That's not how it works.
But I want to fight everyone, so.
I knew it was. It's like completely bullshit. You heard wrong, and every time I painted something, it was different from everyone else's. So either something's wrong with me, or everyone's just like.
Or you have a different perspective on life.
Classical music, I think sepia.
Yeah.
I think sepia, so I'd say, yeah, I'd probably go for like a sepia sort of tone. But purple, there's no wrong answer. Paint what you hear. Okay, I painted what I heard. No, that's not what you heard.
Like, it was
off,
kind of...
lady.
Fight!
Like, the music was kind of relaxing.
I want to fight this
The music-
lady. I'm angry.
I would pay to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Because I think I'm sorry, Mariah. You're so. Don't take this the wrong way. You're short, tiny, but I'm pretty sure you can buck someone up.
Hey, I am tiny. I don't think I've ever been in a physical fight, but I probably could punch somebody. I would be happy to punch this lady.
Do it. Anyway, I was miserable to like class, obviously, because I was hearing things wrong, apparently.
That's so stupid. What if somebody with actual synesthesia took that class and they're like, I have synesthesia and I saw it and it was purple? Would she say no?
Maybe.
Probably.
No?
Like, she would ask. She wouldn't say no. She would just be disappointed. You know what I mean? She wouldn't say you're wrong.
This is like the epitome of trying to romanticize a mental illness.
Basically,
That's
yes.
literally what this is.
Okay, so fun fact. Okay, so back when I took. Okay, I have another teacher for you guys to be mad at, but the thing is that this might be a touchy subject.
Yay.
But actually, no, it's not a touchy
Here we
subject
go.
because this bitch was fucking wrong. So what happened is I took this I had to take this art history class, and the thing is, I read Journey to the West. I love Journey to the West. It's my favorite. And the thing is that I also like to read up on Japanese, Chinese cultures, because I really do enjoy Journey to the West, and I want to know its fictional backgrounding, which is honestly, God, fun, awesome. Look up the goddess, Kuan Yin, because she is fantastic, and I love everything about her. Goddess of Mercy.
God mercy.
So anyway, what happened also, Mariah, someone in my chat very much supports you wrecking someone.
Hey!
Do it!
Also, so what happened was that this mind you, this teacher got fired, by the way. This teacher got fired, by the way, after I left. But what happened is that you see, no, she fucking deserved it. What happened was that she made assumptions about culture.
Oh no.
And
oh boy,
she was a feminist.
We're on a good foot.
She was she stated, and the thing is, she stated she was a feminist. I'm not stating I am not assuming. She literally stated that she was a feminist. She did not like the male students in our classes. It's very obvious.
No, that's not feminism.
No, it wasn't. And somehow she was married. Somehow. To a man.
Wow.
He's a simp.
Oh my god. So anyway, what happened was that when we got to the Journey of the West, when we were reading it, like I said, I fucking love Journey to the West. Fight me. And what happened was that we read most of the feminist-centered stories, because there are some stories where it is like funny, haha, the guy, the monk and the other guys are being stupid again, and they need a woman's help. And a lot of times it's Kuan Yin helping them. I also dropped some food, and my dog is now trying to find it. So what happened is she's like, and this is a very empowering story, yada yada, because in most Asian cultures, women are objectified. I'm like, excuse me? Mind you, in Japanese culture, women could be samurai and own land. And she was
what culture are women objectified? Is it this one that we are living in now currently?
No. In Japanese culture, in the past, she assumed women in feudal Japan were objectified when a lot of times they could hold a lot of power and they could have a harem and no one would bat an eyelash.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that harem.
And
good job, lady.
And on top of that, women in feudal Japan could be samurai. They'd use a spear instead of a sword, but regardless, no, not all women in feudal Japan were objectified. In fact, the geisha were some of those highly respected women in Japan, and they are celebrities for the shit they do. They are amazing. Geisha are the most educated women in Japan, up to date on current events, talented, and the most charismatic people you will ever meet. And she was sitting here saying none of them existed.
Geishas don't exist.
And then when I called her out, she said, "Oh, you just probably watch too much anime."
Wow.
Mind you, this is coming from a fucking documentary that I fucking watched up and down, because one of my favorite documentaries is about geisha. It's on YouTube. It's just type in geisha documentary. It's absolutely amazing. One of the misconceptions of geisha that's absolutely horrible is that they're whores. No, they are not. They actually have the freedom to say, "No, back off. I never want to see you again," and you can never see her again. If you try to do something like that, it's up to her if she wants to go with you.
Japan knows what's up.
Mhm.
Back to anime. It's just insulting just to be like, you watch too much anime, and you're like,
yeah. Hey, actually, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. You watch anime. Ew.
There is literally anime documentaries. And I will admit, yeah, no, I actually learned the whole, like, Summer Wars, right?
I do not.
don't beat me on that.
Okay, so Summer Wars is a great movie. I highly recommend it. It's I forget who it's by, but it's really good. And the grandmother in there is the grandmother in Summer Wars. She has a tofa, and it's disgusting. And she actually talks about how everyone in her family, even the women, are strong. And she has a tofa. I think it's tofa. Is it a tofa? I don't remember. But it is the spear. It's the spear-like weapon, and she could fucking use it because she tried to fucking stab someone who was being an asshole. And she was, and at some point it was discussed how women could be samurai. I'm waiting for someone to respond to me so I can color this character's eyes. But it was discussing how women could hold a lot of power. And the thing is, if you know Asian households, if there is a matriarch, there is a matriarch.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm done ranting. But yeah, no, that was one of my worst teachers because she was borderline sexist.
Someone called me homophobic once.
Wow.
Rip.
The funny thing is, she's using it in the wrong context.
What?
So, like, when you make a mistake when you call someone the wrong thing by accident, like let's say Mariah is asexual. I actually call her non-binary. Like that. She proceeds to call me homophobic.
Let's say Mariah is asexual. Let's say. Go for it.
No, the problem is I got the term wrong and she called me homophobic. And I'm like,
You didn't have to call me out like this. You're like, let's say.
No, it's just an example, not real.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Anyway, I kind of blew up on her because I'm like, no, I'm not homophobic. I just got my terminology wrong. You know what I mean?
Okay, but wait, in that same vein, I was taking like speech class or whichever English class it was. I think it was called speech. And there was a girl next to me who was gay. She had a girlfriend, and we got free permission to do our presentations on whatever you want. They're like, here's one, it has to be persuasive, blah, 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 but you can do it on any topic. And this girl, we had like one where it was talk about some sort of subject. I don't remember the whole thing, but do like an info one. And we had another teacher come in and sit in, and this girl did one about like LGBT and about that kind of thing. And so she's talking about like the LGBT community and all this kind of stuff, and at the end of it, this other teacher, an older woman, pipes up. She's like, you can't say LGBT community because they don't like to be all lumped into one community. That's not fair. They're all different. And she's like, she was talking about all this. She's like, I went to a pride rally and I have a pretty good gaydar, and I couldn't tell that some of these people were gay. And we're like, what is this lady doing?
What are you doing?
That's horrible.
She's literally this girl sitting up there. This girl's like, I have a girlfriend. I said that I had a girlfriend, and apparently this old lady didn't hear her say that she had a girlfriend, and instead thinks the girl's bashing the LGBT community. It was a nightmare. And our teacher, like after this other lady left, our teacher's like, I'm gonna go talk to her about that because that's not nice.
That's not appropriate.
That is severely not appropriate. To lighten the mood, do you guys want to hear the best coming out story ever?
Sure.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I'm demisexual. I can't for shit. I can't love for shit half the time. Unless I know the person for a long ass time. Just to clarify anything. But yeah, no, I understand. Thank you. Yes. But anyway, okay. So this is a story from high school. I like telling this one because it's hilarious as fuck, but also I fucking love the person in this story because Bobby was amazing. Bobby had the best pecs, and he let me draw him for figure drawing.
The best pecs.
He did. He was a dancer. He was a dancer that went to Juilliard, and he had the best like figure to draw because he had a very nice fluid figure. So saying the best pecs thing is all, at the same time awkward, but at the same time valid because he did. Anyway.
All right.
Pretty sus.
Oh
yeah,
no!
Go on. Sorry, I was just being silly.
I stuffed food in my mouth, so that's why I stopped.
No.
So Bobby was the only female dancer in my school. I went to Performing Art High School for animation. I went, and there were several majors, including dancing. Well, Bobby was one of the most charismatic guys you'd ever meet. He was basically the top male dancer, because he was the only male dancer. At the time, he was the only male dancer, and he was like, this boy was going to Juilliard, you could tell, because he was fucking good, but he's also charismatic, and all the girls were friends with him. All the girls had a crush on him. So, the thing is, I made friends with Bobby because I asked to draw him one day, and we discovered we both liked the same anime series, and we were talking about that stuff. And the thing is, like, again, I'm demisexual dumbass, so I don't question people's sexuality, but right off the bat, I knew Bobby was gay. And I'll clarify this, how I knew later. But, essentially, all the girls had a crush on him. It was very obvious to everyone but Bobby, because Bobby thought they just wanted to be his friend. And it was also kind of pissing off the guys, because all the guys knew Bobby was gay. And the reason it was pissing them off, because the thing is, the girls were trying to flirt with Bobby, and they were getting handsy with Bobby, but Bobby thought they were just being nice. It came to a boiling point when one day I went to the bathroom, and the girls were all, like, this was the end of the day, so no one fucking cared who was hanging around. And what happened was, is Bobby, I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the details. So, Bobby and the girls were in the bathroom, and they were all talking, chit-chatting, and I'm just like, whatever, because most of these girls fucking hated me, because I was one of the animation majors, and that was considered weird. And I'm leaving the bathroom, all the girls are leaving behind me, and I am face-to-face with a wall of guys, who are all folding their arms, and they're looking pretty pissed. I look behind me, they're pissed at the girls who are hanging all off of Bobby. They look pissed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I am looking, I'm looking between them, and the guys are like, you guys gotta stop touching Bobby. You gotta stop doing this. You gotta stop doing that. You dragged him into the girls' bathroom, and they're like, no, you guys are being mean. Stop bullying Bobby. And the guys are like, no, Bobby's gay. No, you're trying to flirt with Bobby. And the girls are like, oh my God, you're so rude. You're bullying Bobby. How dare you? And then Bobby puts his arms out in between this group of girls, looks around at them and goes, guys, I am gay. And I shit you.
It's true.
I shit you not. Bobby's boyfriend, who is a second year, so you barely ever see this guy, Bobby introduced me to this guy, comes up and he's like, babe, where the fuck have you been? We're gonna be fucking late. We need to go. And he's like, coming. And he just locks arms with his boyfriend and walks off. I am sitting there just fucking losing it. The guys have left. The girls are just like slack-jawed. Because again, they all had crushes on Bobby. It's like,
no, he's gay.
Dang.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh no, he's hot.
Essentially, yeah. So that was Bob the best coming out story, because I fucking love Bobby and he was amazing.
Bobby's a good boy.
He is a good boy. I hope he got into Juilliard, because I know he got beaten by this one guy and he was still pissed about it.
No.
He probably got in. Bobby, he was a flexible dancer.
Do it. Do it for Bobby.
I can't do it. Bobby's a dancer. I don't dance.
Dance for Bobby.
No.
Dance.
No, you dance. You dance for Bobby.
Dance. I can't have a cat. She's gonna go for my toes.
I can't dance either. I have a
can't
dog
dance.
in my
I
room.
took a dance class and almost failed.
She's gonna get my toes.
You know, fuck
Oh,
it.
by
Yes,
the way,
you had
Luna's
the
doing this
macaroni.
thing. Like I go to bed, right? And Luna's like, I want to come to bed with you. She goes in the bed and she goes into the blankets. And I'm like, oh, how cute. And then she bites my toes.
Nice. Chomp chomp.
No. We're like, no.
Yeah, we left him laying around.
She's going after them toes. Ah, man.
I don't remember the monk's name either. X and Y. I'm sorry. The easiest way to remember it is the shortened version of the monk's name from Journey to the West is Tripitaka. Because the thing is, in Journey to the West, the thing is it's been translated so many times. The characters all have multiple names. But the most recent version is Tripitaka for the monk. Sandy for the one, and what was the Monkey King's name? Monkey King's name. What was the Monkey King's name? I don't remember.
Make monkey sounds. It will help bring it back.
Ooh yeah, ooh ah.
There you go. Do you feel anything?
That's the witch doctor. Ooh ee ooh ah.
I'm sorry.
It's been a while. Is anyone coming back? I'm getting concerned. Where is everybody?
I don't know.
Sarah, looks like you have to hunt some ghosts with us.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
X and Y Adventures got it. It's Sung Wukong. Sung Wukong. Yin, where are you?
You can't distract me. We're hunting ghosts. You can't distract me.
Sung Wukong! Shout Sung Wukong! It'll probably piss off the ghost, honestly, because... Yes.
Ghost.
Sometimes the ghosts just be mad.
Oh, I found out that the Wraith doesn't actually go through walls. It hasn't been implemented.
Damn!
It doesn't actually go through walls.
I've been lied to.
Because someone, I've been looking up, tips and tricks, and everyone's like, yeah, I never seen a Wraith go through a wall. Never.
Dude.
They can't
I've been
go
lied
through
to.
Objects. I feel like I've been lied to too. Maybe they wanted to go through walls eventually, but right now they can't do it. I guess. I don't know.
Just don't give the Wraith collision.
God damn it! Now I wanna go. Now I wanna join you guys with Phasmophobia, but I'm working on my fucking commissions.
Why would you? Why would you do your responsibilities when you just hang out with us?
Hey, with great power comes no responsibility.
You have a responsibility.
Screw you guys! I'm responsible.
That's how the quote goes.
You don't need to pay for food on the table. Just play with us.
I'm saving up so I can move
Who
within a
needs
year.
food?
Who needs substance? Just be an air breather. You heard of air breathers, right?
Are you an air breather?
For some reason.
I've heard of mouth breathers.
No, an air breather. What's it called? A breatharian.
When I did that
Oh my
noise, my
God.
dog immediately got concerned and looked at me.
Are you a breatharian? So apparently, this thing called breatharians. They don't eat food or water, but somehow their fridges are stocked. So,
I'm halfway there. I don't eat water.
You don't need... Mariah, I need water.
I hate water.
You're
It
like-
tastes bad. It makes me feel bad.
You're like 70% water.
It makes me feel bad and it tastes bad. There's no point.
Cold water.
Disgusting. Meanwhile, juice.
Anyway,
Juice is good. Is tasty. It make you hydrated.
I mean, it also has water in it, so.
Oh my. I mean, true. Yeah, if you have your fruits and juice, you should be fine.
Juice, soda, milk. Who needs water?
That's bad for your teeth, and it makes you dehydrated.
Water makes you dehydrated. Have you ever drank water and then been like
That's when you
afterward?
That's when you inhale the water.
You drink the water, it makes your mouth feel bad.
What kind of water are you drinking?
I'm telling you, I've tried different kinds of water. Bottled water tastes the worst. I'm telling you, rusty pipe water, like high school.
No.
I'm immediately
Yeah, I'm like
concerned.
Bruce when I say JJ. I know, right? Oh, well, let Mariah be Mariah. It's fine. We're not drinking water with her, right?